was I saying? I totally forgot. Dang it. Hey guys, it's Sarah and welcome back to a new video. And yes, I'm back with a new video. It's been a while. I don't really have much excuse besides I've been kind of losing the whole feel with filming, and yeah, the past 2 weeks I did try recording, but I really wasn't feeling it. I wasn't satisfied with how the video was filmed and how it was turning out while I was editing, so I kind of just scratched all those 4 videos I tried doing. So anyways, today I'm going to do once again another review video, but it's going to be a little bit different, and I don't know if I should really be doing this. I don't know if you guys will be interested in it, but it is quite an old video, quite old product of mine, and if you guys have been watching my videos for some time now, or since I started, it's something that I do talk a lot and do show a lot on my channel. And yeah, I mean, up until this day, I mean, it's been, you know, a year since I've had this channel, and people still go back to that old video where, you know, I do a review of this specific product and they still ask about it. So I thought, why not just do a whole series kind of collection review where it also talks about other products that's from the same series, range, collection thing. So yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do today. And today I'll be reviewing the Etude House Wonder Pore Freshener. And it's funny because I have talked about this a lot. I've even, you know, I think I did a favorites video early this year. No, early this year. And I did talk about the Wonder Pore so much, and I kind of gave it like a mini review and all that. But this time I thought about giving it its own kind of solo review, and you know, along with this, I've also tried certain other products from the exact same Wonder Pore range from Etude House, and it's the whipping foam and also the what is this? The Wonder Pore brush. And these are basically the 3 things I've tried from the Wonder Pore series. So before I get started on with the review, I wanted to quickly, you know, let you guys know what pores are, what this product is. The Wonder Pore series is, I think it's a 3-year-old skincare range from Etude House, or is it 2 years? But it's roughly 2 to 3 years old, and the Wonder Pore series just basically targets towards people who have concerns with their pores and blackheads and whiteheads. And I know that concerns a lot of people because everyone has pores. So for that case, it actually could lead to your skin being really oily, dry, combination, or normal, and you know, that really depends on your genes. So for me, it's like my mom has really oily skin and my dad has really dry skin, but I don't really know if it's as simple as that I'll just naturally become a combination skin type. But I am a combination skin type, more on the dry end, but a very oily T-zone, and very oily like these, like on my cheek area, like I get really oily there as well. So that's pretty much where I get oily. The rest of my face is actually pretty dry, like especially winter, trust me, it's pretty bad. But I do have a mixture of both of my parents' you know, genetics of their skin type, and that's basically how I'm combination. I don't really think it's as simple as that though. The difference between whiteheads and blackheads, there isn't really much of a difference. Whiteheads, it's just pretty much the buildup in the pore with, you know, excess oil, sebum, dirt, dead skin cells. And then as for blackheads, it's pretty much the same. It's a whitehead, but the reason why it's black or, you know, dark at the top is actually because of air pollution that goes on. And you know, in everyday life we're usually out, and you know, you never know what kind of pollution or dirt can actually hit your face, and it actually just turns the tip of the whitehead to a dark kind of, you know, dirty shade. So I guess that's why they call it a blackhead. My pores or blackheads and whiteheads on my nose just became such a concern that I decided to finally take action on it. Etude House was my first Korean brand kind of skincare thing that I got into. So I went for it and tried the Wonder Pore. This was the first product I got. So I got this back in 2013. Yeah, 2013, or was it 2012? I did get it in senior high, and I was really intrigued because, you know, it's more targeted towards the pores, and that's something I've been looking for, a product that mainly targets towards the pores and just minimizing them and just, you know, kind of clearing them up a bit. And this product claimed to do that, so I decided to try it. And this is just a freshener, basically a freshener is also known as a toner. I have no idea why they call it a freshener. So as for the toner, with the way it works, it just pretty much balances out your skin and kind of, you know, evens it out again in terms of its pH and the acid level in our skin. After cleansing, your skin tends to be dehydrated because, you know, all your natural oil and minerals in your skin have been stripped away from cleansing. So, you know, you have to kind of balance your skin again and just kind of, you know, calm it down from, you know, all the cleansing, and that's basically what a toner does. And a benefit of a toner is that it also actually allows the next product that you use on your face in terms of skincare, whether it's a moisturizer, face cream or serum, it actually allows the product to absorb into your skin a lot more better because, you know, your pores are still open and it's still calming down, and it's like the perfect time to just, you know, apply your face cream and it'll just really penetrate into your skin and do its wonders. Using this continuously after I got it and after the first use, you know, you just notice that your pores are being minimized and it's starting to look, you know, less visible, and your skin just tends to look less shiny. And for me, that was great because now whenever I was applying my BB cream around my nose, I wasn't getting self-conscious with seeing, you know, my pores being accentuated through the makeup. I hated that the most. I was just really happy that, you know, I was able to kind of control and maintain my first concern on my face and skin. So that's basically what the freshener did for me, and, you know, up until this day I've still been using it. I'm still in love with it and I seriously recommend it to everyone. You know, if you've been looking for a product that could minimize your pores and reduce the oiliness, and just kind of get rid of the blackheads and whiteheads without having to use pore strips continuously, because you can't use that on a daily basis. But as for this freshener toner, you can definitely use it daily. I like to use it both day and night. So as for the packaging of the Wonder Pore, I have the 500 ml size bottle. It's the largest one. The other one is, I'm pretty sure, 250, but the reason why I stuck to the actual 500 ml is because it has that push down pump, and I really enjoy this packaging just because, you know, you have a cotton pad, you can just press down and, you know, you have the toner or the freshener onto the cotton pad, and all you have to do is just wipe it along your face. I tend to mainly focus on the, you know, T-zone area that, you know, where my pores are quite larger, and then I'll just use the rest around the face, and that's it. I'll use that both day and night. Pretty easy, quick and simple to use. So now onto the Wonder Pore whipping foam. As you can see, packaging wise, it's kind of like a shaving cream can, spray can. It's in a metal tin can and you just shake it. Texture wise, it's a bubble foam texture. It's nothing really unique or special in the market. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of, you know, bubble foam cleansers and all that out there, so it's nothing really special. But because it is a Wonder Pore formula, it has the 7-in-1 total pore solution, which is exactly the same for both the freshener and the whipping foam. So that is deep cleanses pores, balance your skin's ideal pH level, control a large amount of sebum, minimizes appearances of pores, refine skin tone, keep elasticity of pores, moisturize inside and outside of skin. So with the 7-in-1 solution that they claim, it really actually does, you know, do what it claims. I wasn't really satisfied with a lot of skincare products that I've used. For me, they're just like pretty generic. They just really help clean your skin, remove makeup, and just make your skin feel clean and fresh. But because it's more targeted towards the pores, it's like, you know, it helps out. It kind of works better with the Wonder Pore Freshener, if that makes sense, because, you know, they're supposed to be used together. And in terms of using this, they actually did recommend to use the brush that comes along with it in the range, so, you know, I decided to buy that as well, and it just looks like this. It's nothing really special. It's in a plastic kind of cup thing, and it just says Wonder Pore brush, and here's the actual brush, and, you know, that's how it looks like when you take it out. You have this little part that you can, you know, put your fingers in to hold on as a grip, and then you have the bristles. I'll zoom in onto the bristles. As you can see, it's not dense at all. You can see a lot of gaps, and this is how it looks like when it's dry, and you can still see a lot of gaps, and when it's wet, it's even more thin. And for me, I honestly don't recommend this brush. I'm pretty sure you guys can find a lot more better cleansing brushes or pore brushes that are a lot more thicker and dense with bristles that would really do the deep cleansing rather than this kind of brush. You know, it was okay, you know, because it was supposed to complement the whipping foam, but if you guys were thinking about purchasing this, I really wouldn't recommend it because trust me, there's a lot more better cleansing tools than this kind of brush, but it did a decent job at least. So with using this, you have the brush and you would shake the bottle, and kind of like a shaving cream, the bubble or the foam does expand, so start off small and, you know, just spray it, watch the, like, you know, the bubble kind of expand, and then just like how you would just usually wash your face or cleanse it, you know, just, you know, apply it along your face clockwise, anti-clockwise, and just, you know, do the whole deep cleansing. So with deep cleansing, there's usually 2 stages, and I don't know if you guys already do that, you might not, but with cleansing, it's more recommended to have 2 stages of cleansing, so doing your cleansing twice. So you would have to do this twice every time you know, cleanse your skin. Or first stage of cleansing, so that's when you would just initially kind of remove the dirt and the makeup residue from the makeup removal. And then after you rinse that out, it's the final and second stage, which is where the cleansing foam or the face wash really gets into your skin, and that's where the deep cleansing can finally happen. Because if you just do one stage or like one step of cleansing, you're just removing the makeup residue and you're not really getting into the skin quite yet. So the second stage is actually hitting your skin, and the deep cleansing is actually, you know, getting really into the skin and, you know, removing excess, you know, dirt that you might have missed from the first stage. So it's just more of, you know, trying to get rid of all the dirt and oil buildup throughout the day in 2 goes. If you guys got that. Hopefully that I made that sound simple, but so yeah, just cleanse your face twice. That's the most recommended way, and your skin will be feeling really nice and clean. You know, after washing your face, you can actually feel your skin tightening and being firm, and I love that feeling. Yeah, your skin will just feel really firm, and you'll feel like your pores are like, you know, well deep cleansed, and they're like closing up again, and the size of it is just minimizing. You know, you don't really have to stress out about buying both of the products thinking that the duo will work great. You can just use one or the other. But out of the 2, I would definitely recommend the freshener a lot more because that just gives better results. And you know, this toner is a one-of-a-kind toner that I would definitely recommend. And the same thing, it goes as for the pores, we can't permanently remove them. It's part of our skin. It's the only way our skin can breathe and, you know, release excess sebum and oil and dirt. So, you know, with not being able to permanently remove that or, you know, find a solution, the only solution is to maintain that. And, you know, after discovering the Wonder Pore series, it's a really great pore product that really just helps maintain that, and it just, you know, solved my problems with blackheads and whiteheads and pores. I've been using it for more than 2 years now, so I can really say that this has worked. I'm really satisfied with how my skin is now. I mean, you can't help but break out every now and then, so for me that's no big problem. But, you know, as for my T-zone, pores around the nose, I have solved that problem now, so I'm all good now. I can say I'm satisfied with my skin, and it's just all a matter of, you know, keeping it as a routine and maintaining that. You know, when you continuously use it, the results are a lot more better. So that's just a quick tip, and yeah, I'm just really happy with this, and I hope that you guys kind of learn a little bit more about the products in depth. Since, you know, I haven't really done a solo review for the Wonder Pore series, but I finally did it after a year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If there's anything that I might have missed out on and you're still curious about, just comment down below. I'll obviously reply to you guys. And basically that's it for today's video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!